Hello everyone, it's Meteorologist Jim Caldwell here in First Alert. I say that every day. I'm just so used to saying First Alert Weather Center. I'm in the Alert Center and we're doing First Alert Weather from the Alert Center. We are talking about a pretty active stretch of weather here. Last night we had strong severe thunderstorms, tornado warnings, severe thunderstorm warnings, large hail, wind damage, trees down, your typical stuff. Today you've got some gusty showers out there, but the main focus is likely going to be in eastern portions of Kentucky, where I think we get the steadiest, longest period of rain for today and a big chunk of tomorrow. You can already see on our First Alert radar network where a lot of the rain is currently located. Look at this. Now this is out into Tennessee and goes into Virginia, but you actually have a warning, a flood-related warning that covers several areas there, a few counties all included within that. So that is away from eastern portions of Kentucky, but a lot of that moisture is going to keep rolling through the same spots, and as it does, we're going to see the increased threat of maybe even tracking some of that rain around here as well. So let's bounce around. I've got one heavier shower that's right now on top of the folks in Flemingsburg. It's passing through, so we watch that one. It's got some really heavy rain with it. I mean, we had this earlier in Lexington and it just rolled over the station. Out east, you can see all of that heavy rain, but here's that focal point there as it continues to be kind of in the middle of everything. Corbin, London, down to Williamsburg and going out toward Barberville. That's another good soaker, and it's trying to catch up to the other batch of rain. And if you look at this, you can see why I'm so concerned, because the moisture just keeps coming. It's like a streamline here that is going to pass over the same spots again and again. Now, the hour-by-hour forecast keeps it going right through those counties. That's where you find the heaviest concentration of it, of course. Much lighter on the backside, and then it keeps rolling through. Well, eventually, you're going to see it kind of turn backwards and approach from the east. Well, that's when some of the moisture from down south, from Helene, which is now a hurricane, by the way, when that gets involved with the overall process. So that was an up-close and personal run of a model. I'm going to show you the extended run so you can see how it moves through the Gulf of Mexico, comes ashore there in Florida, right there in the bend, and then sweeps northward. Well, that's going to feed rain in for Friday. It's going to feed rain in for Saturday. Watch it take a little run and turn back into our area, and then it's out there. It's going to be a very gloomy period and very wet for us too. We're not going to see the significant wind, but we could see some very gusty stuff. As a matter of fact, we have First Alert weather days that are out covering today all the way through Sunday. The primary threat for Thursday night and Friday from Helene, right here, lining up, wind, rain. Heavy rain, some strong winds. Those winds, just watching some of the model data come in, look at this. By 11 o'clock on Thursday night, the gusts are starting to howl. I mean, 20, 30 miles per hour. And then you get into Friday, and they're 40, 50, even, check this out, 60 miles per hour showing up in spots. There is potential for that. Those are gusts. It's not the sustained winds. The sustained winds are going to be pretty gusty too. But that right there is going to be pretty constant as what's left over with it. Now, this is what all the data is suggesting for our area, at least to get in on some of those gustier winds. That will finally pull away. You can see the center of circulation right there, and it draws back to the west a little bit more. And the wind's still pretty gusty, but it's not like it was. Rainfall totals from this, from the GFS suggesting 2-3 inches. That includes everything that falls out there today. The European model has been a little more aggressive this whole time and still painting a good 5-inch window, but that really funnels that moisture into eastern portions of Kentucky. So high water issues are possible, and then we could get some issues out of the wind as well, because that's a lot, 50, 60 miles per hour with those gusts coming through. I mean, you're getting severe thunderstorm status if you get to 60. So just kind of put that into perspective for you. I appreciate y'all stopping by and giving me a few minutes of your time. We're going to be back on regular television at 12 o'clock, which is about 16 minutes away on WKYT. Have a wonderful rest of your day and stay safe. See y'all.